Hey guys, so the second FNAF movie, which we knew was gonna happen, apparently he's got a teaser, a poster, which got Toy Freddy looking out very cheekily, very cheeky looking. It's like, you guys ready for the second one? We knew it was gonna happen. If you watch the end of the first movie, you know you have the C O, with the kind of thing like they had in the games, and it spells out "Come find me." You also had the Puppets music box music playing, which when I heard that, I was like, that was perfect. It was kind of hidden-ish, like you could hear it, but it was like mixed with the other music as well. And um, but yeah, the second movie we knew it was gonna happen. The end of the first movie, Mike's fine, Abby's fine, Vanessa's in the hospital recovering after being stabbed by Afton. Afton gets dragged away by the other animatronics after he does this whole "I always come back" line. Um, and then last we see Afton, he's in the hidden room or the back room, and you got the kid who represents Golden Freddy and just kind of watching and closes the door all jigsaw style. Game over. And then we know there's going to be a second one. So the second one, people are wondering, the puppet is a big one because the puppet is a huge character in lore. That's Henry's daughter after she was locked out or whatever. According to the theory, the game theory, Afton was so broken up about the loss of his child that in a fit of rage he went and exacted revenge, or what he considered to be revenge, and killed Elizabeth. Or not Elizabeth, Charlie. Killed Charlotte or Charlie, whichever one you prefer. And then we see the puppet, the security puppet, kind of going outside, and it slowly becomes more, broken because it's raining out and it's animatronic. And it kind of like dies next to her, and her body, her soul or remnant or whatever, fuses with the puppet. Um, and even in the second game, Phone Guy says like, I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always watching, and it can go anywhere. So it was always definitely a separate entity from everything else, including Golden Freddy, which seemed to just kind of have the ability to pop up places. It didn't really seem to be a sentient being for the most part. But the puppet, yeah, you could tell there was something going on. And it was like, oh, where's the puppet fit into this? Now we have the FNAF cinematic universe that's been introduced. So it's like, who's going to be the puppet? Is Garrett going to be the puppet? The poopit? Because Garrett is definitely going to be a major character at some point. If, when he returns as one of the animatronics, is it going to be the puppet? Because the puppet is probably one of the most, if not the most important animatronic or character, simply because it's kind of like the caretaker for all the others, the one who looks after everyone. In the games, it was Charlotte, Henry's daughter, but this is a different universe, so which would be kind of weird, I think, because even in the book series, Henry's got his daughter Charlotte, so the series is already the movie's already messed up. We're not messed up, but like Mike Schmidt, that's a alias that Michael Afton takes when he's working at one of the one of the establishments. So Mike, being the son of William Afton in the movies, is no longer the son of William Afton. So Vanessa, who is Vanny in the Pizzaplex, those games, Security Breach, is now daughter of William Afton, even though she was just kind of someone who was corrupted by him. There was really no relation, apparently. So, you know, but Garrett is most likely, we know who Golden Freddy is. We know who Golden Freddy is, so that's one mysterious character taken out. And then the second would be the puppet, because that's the only other animatronic that is just supernatural in nature. You know, can go anywhere, it can think and strategize and decide whether it wants to kill you or not. But yet it can be kept at bay with just, you know, winding that music box, and it just keeps it calm. But then there's also the matter of Mangle, which I want to be, I want it to be the scariest animatronic possible. Like for a long time, everyone considered Foxy to be the most aggressive. And then FNAF 2 came out. And then it was like, oh, no, Mangle's actually probably the most aggressive. Definitely the most scary, because unlike Foxy, who just runs, he can run fast. But Mangle, you don't expect coming, because Mangle can climb up on the freaking ceiling. They can climb up on the ceiling. They could climb up through the shadows and get right behind you, and you would never even know. You would never even know. And that's what's so scary about Mangle. You know, having all this hatred and rage because people are just taking you apart and you're getting put back together, but all wrong. And, you know, not to mention the souls of the people, you know, the kids who died are already angry enough as it is. So you add that anger on top of it. So I want this thing to look terrifying. I want it not like a nightmare. Actually, that would be cool to have it look like one of the nightmare animatronics, just very like ferocious looking. But it's gonna look like Foxy. You know, it's gonna look like Foxy, just different coat of paint. You know, he got the cheeks, with the lipstick and everything. When another fight starts during FNAF early screening, I'm trying to lock in and notice any Easter eggs. Yeah, for me, it wasn't fighting. It was just the people next to me wouldn't shut the hell up. They were whispering the whole time, and I was like, please stop. Please stop. Yeah, Toy Freddy! I always come back. Can't wait to be scared. All of your theories were wrong. Goodbye. Scott. FNAF 2 movie. Got Matt Pat right back there. What's going on, guys? Dorko back again. Hope you're all fantastic today. Got Markiplier. I guess I'll be scheduling my nightmares for December 2025. Yeah, I know. I can't wait. The first one was really, really good. It was really, really good. Gotta recreate these for the film. The grand reopening. Something borrowed, something new. Yeah, you can see that Mangle and Foxy... Actually, no, because especially look at the jaw. The Mangle kind of goes like that, you know, at the end. Foxy is just kind of like... So, not really recoat of paint, but, you know, very similar. But I want Mangle to be terrifying. I want that to be the biggest threat of the movie. You know, like all these other animatronics are being taken over and hunting down Mike and Abby. But then I want, stay true to the you know, the games. I want Mangle to be the most aggressive. I want Mangle to be the most terrifying, because again, it's not like one of the other ones where you can kind of see it coming. No, Mangle can crawl on the ceiling. And I want that to kind of be kind of one of the draws to it, where things keep happening and you don't know who's doing it or how, because it's like, okay, we can see all the animatronics, And then we have like that hidden animatronic that they don't know about yet in the form of Mangle. And they don't know how to beat Mangle until, say, the very end or something, where they realize, oh, hey, Mangle stays on the ceiling for the most part. Mangle's not really going to come in head first. It's going to stay on the ceiling and sneak around. So we need to form a strategy to beat it that involves keeping an eye on the ceilings and this and that. Like, say the cameras go down, and you can't keep an eye on the cameras, and they're out there in the middle. And I want Mangle to be terrifying, because even in the games, it was the most aggressive. It was the scarier of the bunch. Um, Maybe have the puppet kind of like calm them down, and that's probably going to be like what the whole gist of it in the movie. The animatronics will sometimes get really aggressive, but then the puppet just kind of calms them down, because that's what the puppet does. They're the caretaker. They're the ones who look after all these lost souls until they're able to be released. So these animatronics, especially, I want Mangle to be the one that takes the longest to calm down. Like, they're just like trying to stall Mangle until the puppet's able to fully, put them at ease. And then Mangle's just like, yeah, sorry about that. Because if it's gonna be like the first one where they're all like, oh, they're my friends, then it's to be believed that Mangle, after being snapped back to reality, is gonna feel some kind of remorse, and you know. So even though they're the most aggressive, I think it might be like a first movie thing where Mangle knows that like Abby's a child and they don't want to hurt children, and then they understand that, oh, hey, Mike is her brother and he's a good person too, and um so it's kind of like a lather, rinse, repeat of the first movie, except with the toy animatronics. Um, but yeah, I want Mangle to be scary. I want the puppet to be the caretaker, the one who kind of calms everyone down. Um, what? Oh, when did they make another movie? Because one step closer to her. Oh, chica. Um, but that's just me. That's just me. I want what? Yeah, I just want a good story with the puppet kind of being this mysterious figure that is it Garrett, is it not Garrett? The puppet being that mysterious figure, the Mangle, Mangle kind of being the overarching villain, being the most aggressive and threatening one. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited. I love the first one. It was great in theaters, and then going back and watching it, here, online and all that. Um, Being able to actually sit there and enjoy it even more and see all the details and stuff like that. But I'm excited. I love the first one, which shows you can make a game based on a movie based on a game and have it be good. And considering how little they have to work with, I mean, it's a game where you sit there and look at monitors, and the fact that they were able to make a good movie out of it. So second one apparently December 5th, 2025. So little over a year, but well worth it. I'm sure they started that second movie as soon as they wrapped up with the first one, or maybe doing it simultaneously or whatever. Kind of like they did with Back to the Future. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to have the next couple movies already done and waiting, or being, edited and worked on and stuff like that, because there'd be no reason not to. But yeah, FNAF 2. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.